Good morning, guys. Welcome to my Monday morning rant for Monday, the 18th of April, 2022. It's been a heavy week emotionally. First of all, I am COVID free. I have no after effects of any kind of sort. I was really worried about the brain fog. I don't have the brain fog, and I'm really thankful for it. So yeah, it wasn't so bad. It's like a mild flu. My sleep patterns are completely out of whack. I am getting up at weird hours, and a lot of it's got to do with just having so many naps during the day when I had COVID. So I'm really out of whack at the moment. But it doesn't help that I also had a really heavy emotional week. Um, if you guys listened to my podcast last week, you know that it was mostly about getting COVID, but in one tiny bit, I talked about a photo shoot with an escort that and I didn't share her name. I didn't go into any details, but I did share that she had a little breakdown during the shoot, and the fucked up thing is that she listened to my podcast and reacted really badly to it. Um, Again, I didn't mention her name and I didn't mention any details, but it was enough to just make her go ape shit. And it ultimately it doesn't really matter whether I think I'm in the right or wrong. In this situation, she's obviously really upset. Um, and I was upset that she was upset. Simple as that. And I have been really upset about it because she's not left it alone. She has messaged me multiple times. She hates the photos, which is another thing. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I do. And I clearly explained to her that my photos are very different to the photos that she already had, which is that sort of more typical, really, you know, overworked, bright, photoshopped, clean, hotel-y kind of scarlet blue stuff, which is part of the reason why I started shooting with Viv so much, is we wanted to get away from that look, you know? Anyway, I gave her photos that I took. It's what I do. It's what I know how to do, and I know how to do it well. And I explained to her that it was going to be grainy and artistic. Anyway, she fucking hates them. She doesn't understand why I would make such sharp photos, low res, and told me to grow up. And I mean, it's been tough. It's been a tough week. I know it's been. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she's upset, and I feel for her there. But this is my world. It's my podcast. I'm free to say what the fuck I want to say, right? And I pretty much hate censorship and tiptoeing. But again, I did not mention her name. I did not go into any details. And you know, I do sometimes, when I do share stories of my life and involve, you know, the people in my life, I do sometimes say that, oh fuck, I hope I don't get in trouble for mentioning this and that. And you know, this time I got in trouble, right? But it's not stopping me from talking about it now, because it's fucking after the fact. And again, this is my livelihood. This is what I do. So I don't know. She's probably going to hear this, and it's probably going to start round two. And I'm of the mindset then that I'll just have to block her, because it's just, I don't know. I don't want to go there. I'm not the fucking person that I've got nothing to do with the bad situation that she was in. I'm not that fucking person that got her there. She shared me with me a story, and it was horrible, and I fucking mentioned it. But again, I didn't mention her name, and I didn't go into details. So I still think I'm Totally fine in doing so. Um, Otherwise, fuck, I might as well just tippy toe for the rest of my life and not talk about fucking anything, right? Um, so yeah, that has been really heavy, really heavy. It's made me, you know, I don't know. There's a lot going on in my head, right? So it's gotten me to thinking about quitting and all that kind of shit, and just like stopping the podcast, stopping photography. Fuck this. I should have fucking smelt it a mile away. But I'm a bit of a yes man when it comes to shooting. I shoot with anybody, and I have the confidence to shoot with anybody. But then, literally a couple of days later, I got a message from a girl who was in a boating accident. A boat exploded on the Hawkesbury, and she had like 40% of her body was burnt, mostly her legs. So they grafted skin off her back for her legs, and now her back's got these humongous scars on it. And she's a really pretty girl, and she has been dealing with so many confidence issues ever since. And she reached out and wanted to book a photo shoot to shoot the scars and to slowly start to accept the new her, you know? I thought it was fucking super awesome to get this message from her, and it reminded me, yes, I have to do this. I love shooting and I love doing this, and I would love to help out. Um, so yeah, that's one bit of good news. I also reached out to an old client of mine who she's a beautiful girl, and she got involved in a car accident overseas that gave her a brain injury, and she's had to learn how to walk and talk again. And been talking with her, and um, which just brought up all this stuff, like uh, relationships I've been in, and my sort of life choice to be single. Um, and I brought up Karen, the girl that I first fell in love with and went out with for 7 years. And it's hilarious, life is always about manifestations, right? It's fucking weird because Karen literally messaged me the next day. I mentioned Nanami in there, and then Nanami's been messaged me. She called me yesterday. It's just when shit like that happens, it's just fucking, it's so weird. At the same time, it's happened so much. These manifestations and then them becoming a reality just happens so much in my life that it's like the fucking deja vu moment in the Matrix or something. It's like I'm not in control of my life. There's a greater force out there, you know. I caught up with Viv, which was great. My first human contact since getting COVID. Caught up with Viv, and we shot as well, which is great. I will get around to editing those photos ASAP and get them up on Patreon. I have been playing heaps of Elden Ring to a point where I've been no-lifing it pretty much, and it's fucking difficult, and I love it that it's difficult. I beat it last night. I didn't mean to. Because I don't want it to end. It's so amazing. But I beat it last night, and I'm very satisfied. It was an amazing game. I have my cousin's wedding at the end of this week, so I'm glad that I'm over COVID and that I can attend that. And I also have a tattoo booking coming up with Sasha really soon, and I can't wait. I'm going to get my hands tattooed the fuck up. And on that same day, on the 28th, Nanami's having her first art exhibition too. So I have to go to both, and absolutely, and it just means that my hands are going to be completely fucked up at Nanami's art exhibition opening. But I'm looking forward to that, and hanging out with Nana, and also just taking a whole bunch of photos as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Um, again, I ummed and erred and thought about whether I'm going to talk about this shit on this morning's Monday morning rant, and I got up this morning and just decided that I will, and that's just the way it works. Um, sorry, not sorry, and I don't know. I just I hope that the worst of it's over, and if there's more shit to come, well then so be it. It's just the way life is, right? Like it's not within my control, guys. I cannot shut up. It's just again, this is my livelihood, and I am not about to tippy toe the fuck around my own territory. So yeah, that's my dump for the day. I hope everyone has a better week than I had last week, and I shall catch you guys in the next one. See yas.